Put your head on my shoulder.
Wait, okay, but how do I do that?
Kylieclerb video.
Hi, Kylieclerb and BHS drama people. This is a 20s makeup tutorial for the production of Anastasia, November 21st and 22nd at Bellevue Elementary School. So this is for my Paris people who are out and about partying in the 20s, along with like Land of Yesterday and all those people. Yes, this will be posted on YouTube. Yes, this will be a Kylieclerb video. It all depends on my editing motivation. Hello train. Thank you for interrupting me. And it's still going. I'll wait. You done? Okay. Period. Clocked. Anyways. This is just a step-by-step. This is a step-by-step guide on how I would prepare your face for 20s makeup, and also how I would do 20s makeup eye looks. Also, it's fine if you want me to do your makeup. It's completely fine. I will do it. I'm off the entire act 1, so I can do you up, girl. It's crazy to think I've been yapping for the past 7 minutes. It doesn't feel like I've been yapping to myself for 7 minutes, but I have. Without further ado, let's start. So I'm gonna go in with my primer. Not to prime is a crime. I love to use the e.l.f. primer Power Grip. We're gonna go on our red dots because I want clear skin. Or clear-ish, to some extent. And I'm gonna let that sit. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna blend it yet, because it has to get a little bit dry before you can blend it. I found that out, because then it just goes right into your scab, or anything that you have on your face. It just goes right into it, and it doesn't go over top of it. So I gotta use my big brain and don't blend it yet. I'm gonna go over top of it with a lighter foundation powder. And I'm just using a brush. I like to use my square brush because it's easier for me, but whatever brush you have is fine. If you have a blush brush, literally that'll work. I think this is like a contour brush. I have a proper foundation brush, but it's for liquid foundation, and I currently don't have that, so I'm just gonna go over my face with it. Oh, hello, little. It's a very powdery, so I have like pebbles in it, so if that falls, then just, you know what, it's fine. And it should look something like this, because I haven't blended my concealer in yet. Once you do that, I'm going to use bronzer. This part is optional. Now, I personally didn't buy contour for the club, because I forgot about contour. But low-key, in the 20s, they had very small noses. So I would take brown eyeshadow, or buy your own contour. Or maybe I'll buy some for us. Put it on the edges of your nose. Like this. Skinny it up. Skinny queen. People use a blush to blend it. I just like to use the tip of my finger and just go down. Downward strokes. This is my contour stick right now. it's very used. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the cream blush that I got for the club, so y'all can see the color, and a beauty blender. Now the thing about the beauty blender is you want it wet, but when I mean wet, I don't mean soaking. So let's go. Currently taking you guys out of my room. We're walking out of my room into the bathroom, and we're gonna get this wet. See, once you get it wet, it's dripping. You squeeze. Now let's take it back to my vanity. Welcome back to my vanity. So yeah, it's nice and moist now. It's not, if I squeeze it out right now, no water is gonna come out. That's how you know it's good. And you want to do one side and then the other, because if you do one side, if you do both sides, one of them is gonna dry before you blend the other, and you know what that's gonna do? It's gonna make you have one big pink circle over here and then a nicely blended over there, and that's stupid. So we're gonna take it. This one's new. Haven't used this kind before. Gently push, and that should. Yeah, you want a little bit. I've never used this product, actually. I've used cream blush in the past, but never this specific kind. Okay, and then go in with the beauty blender and tap around. Kind of mush it around. Look at that bright pink hue on my cheek. Oh yeah, there it goes. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that cute? Okay. Now is when you blend in your concealer, and I'm just going to tap it around with my finger across where I put it. See how it goes over and not, there's no red. No red whatsoever. Boom. Now is when you're going to take setting powder and puff, 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 puff. Oh, it's smoking. And put it on your face. This will set the makeup in place and keep it from moving off your face. You want it all over. For 20s, it's okay if you don't have translucent powder, because you want your face to be lighter anyways. Now that your face is lighter and you have done your base makeup and set it, now is when you want to prime your eyes. For this, I'm going to use my white foundation to prime my eyes, because I found it easier that if you prime your eyes with white, then the white doesn't show up as much as, like, it's a whole thing that I can't understand nor explain, but I prefer to whiten my eyes, especially for the white that we have to do for this eyeshadow look. I prefer you guys use white to whiten, to prime your eyes. If you don't have white foundation or the NYX jumbo stick, you can also use the NYX jumbo stick. But if you don't have those and you don't have anything white, like cream eyeshadow, anything that's white that could prime your eyes, then you could just use regular concealer. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not against regular concealer. Usually I just use regular concealer. I don't use all of this fancy schmancy stuff to do it. But since this look is so specific, I prefer this method for this specific look. We're gonna go in with this creamy pinkish color with just a small brush. Make sure to tap it on the palette, guys. Tap, tap, tap. Shake all the excess out on the mat. And then we're just gonna go on the inner corners here. See what that color looks like. You can barely see it with my lighting, but it's there. Yeah, it's like a creamy pinkish color. Just on the outsides here. Like that. Same thing. Now we're going to do the super outers. We're going to go in with the lighter brown shade. And we're gonna go right over that pink that we just did. I know it's weird. Why would you just go right over what you just did? It'll all make sense. It will all make sense.
And now it is time for Kylieclerb Intermisson. Go get a snack and have a listen. It is time for intermission.
Today's Kylieclerb intermission will be clips from the production of Anastasia, and it'll be my favorite moments as Lily.
I am the sole beneficiary to this large estate, and I will be recognized by an international court of law. I'll tell Her Majesty you called.
I thought the Bolsheviks put you in front of a firing squad.
They did, but when they gave the order to fire, no one could pull the trigger.
I can't imagine why not.
Outside. Admit you're happy to see me.
I'm glad you're not dead. But that's as far as I'm prepared to go.
I will excite the first Charleston.
I've given up dancing for Lent.
Lent defended.
Next Lent, I'm getting an early start. What are you doing in Paris?
Didn't you get my letter?
And I promptly tore it up.
Countess Lily, the only thing good about it means one day less. They all say the same thing. Past glories and present griefs.
Let's brush off the days of old. Let's pull the world at bay.
And now back to your regularly scheduled Kylieclerb video. So it looks something like this. A little wacky, a little weird. Next, what you're gonna do is take a little roundish brush, a little fluffy brush, and we're gonna blend it out by just going back and forth. Back and forth, guys. That's the key, back and forth. On the other side. But don't go back and forth too much, especially in this, that it covers the middle. You just want your inners and your outers, not the middle. Go back with the small brush in the darker shade, and right at the outer edge, you're gonna place a crap ton of that. A little bit below too, like that. Crap ton of it. Same with the inners. Gonna place a crap ton of it. Like that. Trust the process. Fluffy brush again. And back and forth. Should look a little something like this. Okay. The middle of the eye should be the lightest part, so I'm going to go in with the NYX Jumbo Stick. Just in the middle of my eye. I'm going to pat it down. Pat it down and press it. Look how big my eyes are. That's the reason for this. That's why they did it in the 20s. It's to emphasize your eyes. Last, you're going to take the little shimmer shade here and put it right where you put that color. Right on your eye. And I use my finger to get the most color out of it. Should look like that. Now you're probably asking me, Kylie, why are you getting that brush out again? Because we gotta dark up the top crease of it. So we're gonna take the lighter brown and go over the gold shimmer we just put there. Go over it. Like that. Same on this other side. Go over it. You're gonna take your fluffy brush. But what are you not gonna do this time? Back and forth. What I want you to go is up. Up. Oh, so you thought we were done? No, we're not done. If you have black, I suggest taking black. You're gonna take the black. Make sure you tap your brush because black is strong. And to the very outer edge, like very edge. I'm not even up here, I'm right here. I'm gonna put the black to create the smokiest eye you've ever seen. On the other side too. I'm just patting it in, I'm not even blending it. Not yet, at least. Should look like that, should look funky. Take your brush, tiny circles. Tiny circles. Tiny circles. And it should blend it out for you. Next is the eyeliner, which is my worst enemy. I hate eyeliner. And it's probably the hardest part of this look. So you're gonna go across your eye. Like that. Wish you could do this with brown or black, but black stands out better. Should look like that. Now their wings didn't go up, they went down. So you're gonna draw down and connect. Like that. That is what their wings look like. It's a very small wing, and it's down. Now I'm going to do the other on the other side. Now this is my left side, so I might struggle, so I'm going to cut this out. Now it may not look exactly the same, because I hate my left side, and I'm trying to rush this, but is it close? Pretty much, and that's what we're going for. Next, you want to use your mascara. Fluff those bad boys up. This is how it looks. Of course, the lighting in here is really bad, but now a few extra steps. They have really dark eyebrows, so I usually use an eyebrow pen, but I probably won't have time for that, so I'm going to use eyeshadow and just go over my eyebrows. And when I mean darker, sometimes they were black. So if you want to glue down your eyebrows even, put foundation setting powder on all that. Look at a tutorial for that. Possibly, if I feel like it, I'll make one. And go with that. Eyebrows are darker. I'm gonna rub it in. Make it look sort of natural. Okay. Now this is a very important step. Back then, these were all the rage. All the rage. You want to at least have one. Make her defined. Period. Now this part is completely optional, and it depends on what kind of lipstick you guys like. I'm gonna line my lips with a dark brown lip liner, which I suck at lining my lips, so don't judge me. Actually, I didn't suck that time. That looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. We're gonna take a red lipstick, which you can use any shade you want. I don't care. One of my favorite steps. We're gonna go back to the black and a little eyeshadow brush. We're gonna outline our waterline. Especially for my Land of Yesterday girlies. Oh yeah. Definitely. This is a better alternative to putting eyeliner in your eye, so I prefer eyeshadow. Oh! Man, was that a reaction? Whoa. Don't forget highlight on the nose, cheekbones. This is the look in better lighting. I did get a little lipstick on the side here. But this is what it looks like. Isn't it cute? It's very 20s. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial and hope you got something from it. Have a great day. Bye, Kylieclerb.